Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to fit the Furo reflectors that do come with the Furo X, and that's two for the wheels, one for the front and one for the back. The only tool you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver. Alright, so we're going to start with the wheels. So in the box comes these two wheel reflectors. You're going to need to open it up, and it doesn't matter which one you do choose to fit on the front or the back, they both are the same or identical. So what you have to do is to find, well, ideally you want to do it at the back because there's more space to do it. So you just spin the wheel to find any of them, and what you want to do is you want to have one hooking into this. So there is a gap in here, which is where the spoke would need to go through. So what you want to do, again, make sure the gap there goes into a spoke. So you'd always have that part in the spoke and two spokes on the opposite side, and then you take one of these and push it in from where the spoke goes through the gap, and make sure you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, it can easily come back out. So just make sure you can use your thumb or your index finger. I prefer using my thumb. Hear that little click, and then it's in securely. Now we're going to move on to the front one. Again, just make sure the gap there goes into one of the spokes, and make sure there's two spokes opposite it. So you can do it whichever side you want it to be. So for this purpose, I'll just make sure you can see it. So I'll put it this side, and there are the spokes on either side. And again, you clip it in, and there we have it. So for the rear reflectors, you need this one. This small mount or the circular one is for the front. So this one is for the rear one. What you want to do is make sure you insert the red reflector, and make sure the hook is always pointing upwards, and just slide it through. And again, you have to hear a click, just like that, and that way it keeps it nice and secure. So you're going to take a Phillips screwdriver, undo or anti-clockwise the screw. I would advise to put your finger on this bottle here, otherwise it could come out and you can lose it. So yeah, just wrap it round. The seat posts, you can put at any height or level you want, and just turn it clockwise to tighten. And again, you can tighten the reflector as well clockwise, but not too tight. And there we have it. Now we'll move on to the front one. Make sure the hook is pointing upwards, and just slide it in like so. Always make sure you hear a click, just like that. And what you want to do is again undo the screw anti-clockwise to undo it. So now I'm going to fit it onto the handlebar. So again, you can find any space on the handlebar, and what you want to do is clip it round, put a screw in there, use your Phillips screwdriver, tighten it clockwise, and that's it.